Hello all my peaches, my name's Nico and today I'm telling you how you're going to use this new Zeraora Ultimate Legendary Mythical Pokemon coming out in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in only 6 days. Now this Pokemon is cool. It is rad. It is any hip teen language you want to call it. It is a mix of a Lucario, a Luxray, a Zoroark. It mixes all of those really cool Pokemon all into one electric beast, and it's very strong. I'm going to go into its possible movesets, its base stat total, and specific each stat for each different type of attacks, special attacks, stuff like that. I'm going to go into lots of different things. We know its ability. I'm going to tell you what format I think this is going to be in. There is lots of things to do with this new mythical Pokemon, so we're just going to jump right into it. If you like these type of videos, stay tuned, because I did one for Not Gonna Doubt, the UB adhesive evolution, and I'm going to do it for many more, so keep intact for that. But here we go, right into it. We're going to start off with its base stat total, which is a rockin' 600. It is a mythical Pokemon, so it is said to, most legendary mythical Pokemon do have high base stat totals. It has an 88 in health, 112 in attack, 75 in defense, 102 in special attack, and 80 in special defense, and 143 in speed, bringing up the median total of Alola speed way up, because as we know, Alola Pokemon are weirdly slow, so this one is definitely the exception. It's very speedy. So we look at that health. Okay, an 88, manageable. 112 attack is pretty high, but we also see 102 in special attack. So this thing is kind of a mixed attacker, has a little bit of a preference to attack, enough that it matters. You'll see in the moveset that I did lean more towards the attack, but the 102 special attack is very important, because there is one electric move that we all love, and that is Volt Switch. So that is a special attacking electric move, so that makes that move viable for this Pokemon. The defenses, they're decent enough to manage, and of course we have that 143 in speed, which is crazy good. So we also have the ability Volt Absorb for this Pokemon, which is very good right now, because one of the biggest Pokemon out there is Tapu Koko. So this thing will be able to absorb all of that discharge and Volt Switch that a Tapu Koko will try to use on you. The type in general, electric, is pretty good. Moving on to the moveset now. It is an electric type. There is no other different type this thing has. It's not dark, it's not fighting, it is pure electric, meaning we can really take down those water types, and it's good. We can take down flying types. We can take down a good amount of things with this type. It's not a bad type. I wouldn't say electric is top tier typing, but it has its balances, it has its stuff. We have Volt Switch, which Volt Switch is incredible with this Pokemon, because it does have that pretty great 102 special attack, but it's so speedy that this thing will be able to easily go first, Volt Switch. If your opponent has a Pokemon that has Earthquake, you can very quickly just Volt Switch this thing out so it doesn't get hit by that Earthquake, while also doing some damage. Wild Charge. Now this thing again has a very strong attack of 112, and it is very strong with physical attack. Wild Charge will do so much damage, knocking out any water type, flying type, or even types like fire and dragon, and maybe not dragon, but fairy, and there's a lot of types that this thing is normally effective against. That Wild Charge with that big attack will do tons of damage. Knockoff. We have a new move tutor in this game, and this thing is a perfect knockoff target. Knockoff is incredible. It has a high attack, and then you also have Zeraora's high attack stat that this will do a big amount of damage and knock off anything you need to knock off. And then of course, close combat. This thing is a physical fighter with 10 fingers and 2 hands. It will be able to punch. Now of course, we don't know what moves this Pokemon can learn. The only moves that we can bet on are Volt Switch, Wild Charge, and probably Knock Off too, since we have the move tutor. Close combat is assumed. We can also potentially have something like, who knows, we might be able to have something like a Brave Bird. It looks kind of birdy. Maybe we can have a extreme speed, or something like that. Like maybe we can look into a Lucario type of usage. You know, we bullet punch. You know, there's things that this thing could have that we don't know. And who knows, it might also have some type of special move that is unique to itself. So keep in touch for that. In terms of item to use, I would say this thing could really benefit using a life orb or potentially a choice band. That way you can do a lot more damage. The only problem would be that volt switch. You'd probably have to switch volt switch to maybe a drain punch or something. But yeah, maybe even a choice scarf, so that way it can always be first no matter what. It would be the speediest Pokemon on the field for sure. So life orb would be probably the best bet, I would say. So thank you for watching. For more awesome stuff like this, Zeraora is coming out soon, and it is going to wreak havoc. I think it's going to be an OU, and it's probably going to be banned for VGC because of you know, it being a mythical Pokemon, and typically mythical Pokemon are banned. So hopefully it is eligible for VGC. If not, you can definitely see this thing rocking in OU. Maybe it'll be Ubers, but I think this will be a high tier OU bet for Smogon tiers. So for more videos like these where I analyze Pokemon from the new games, hit subscribe. I'll be doing this for years to come when the next Switch game comes out, when Generation 9, 10, 11, 12, and on and on and on. I always do these type of videos, so if you like them, you know, hit that button. For more videos, I'll see you later. Love you all. Good night, my little peaches. See you later.